if you're on YouTube, we do love our YouTube audience, but if you like playing in game shows, we have a live game show. It'll be going on YouTube for all the people that do want to come watch it later. But if you want to play along, head over to twitch.tv/KnTElixar. We'll give you a little bit of time to get over there because we're going to be doing something that we haven't done in so long. So long that I'm stalling for time because I do not remember what the hotkey is. Get to this scene.
That's exciting.
Just go through them.
Alrighty, gang. We've got Lethal Living. We're back. The show that everyone has missed, except the people that play it regularly, who hate this show with every fiber of their being.
It's true. I hate the show.
Yeah, so this one, for those of you that are new to how Lethal Living works, is it's very similar to Say Gems Will It Kill. I'm going to show you a clip that is going to be starting as someone's main phase usually is about to start, or the tail end of a turn and they're about to start a new one. And I'm going to pause it right as it gets going. And you're going to tell me, is this person going to smoke someone into orbit and take them into the next game? Or are they going to fumble lethal and be unable to kill them? You'll be able to bet your hard-earned channel points on twitch.tv/KnTElixar. And you could make plenty of channel points. I see Mr. Conquest in chat. If he guesses wrong and you bet against whatever he bets on, you could be making some serious bank on these mono coins. But yeah, I've got 4 clips. And if you want to submit your own clips, maybe from the DCGO or from recording Drazel or from your locals, if you've been recording them, please send them to me. There's a form. !M4G clips on Twitch is how you do it. And then for the YouTube people, it will be in the pinned comment or something. So send me clips because I'm tired of having to look for them every single week. There's a reason that we've been doing other game shows is because finding clips is very difficult if I don't get sent them. But yeah, y'all ready for the first Lethal or Living of June?
Lethal or Living is like when you bump into your ex in public. Like, I'm about to look like an absolute dickweed for, I don't know, the next 15 to 25 minutes. This is going to be awesome.
This one? What's great is I was kind of thumbing through these clips to try and find them. So I can't even really be of any use for any help. The other house rules that you do need to know is we do have a very strict definition of lethal. And by strict, I mean incredibly loose, depending on what makes it more complicated for you guys. If the player kills them dead.
You're just lying.
Yeah, if the player kills them dead, that is lethal. If they don't kill them, that is living. Unless an ace overflow or start of your opponent's turn, like Grace Nova or something, immediately would skip it back to your turn or cause them to just completely get turn skip, then that counts as the same turn and lethal can continue. If they put them in an unwinnable situation and the player just has to scoop, that don't count because they didn't kill them. If you mill someone out, no cards left in deck, and they try to draw off the start of turn and they lose, that's lethal. I think those are the only other stipulations. Yeah, if you can skip your opponent's draw phase, it's an OTG, the turn continues. But yeah, y'all ready for the first clip of the night?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, brackets in terror.
All right, so this one we got DigiPolice. We're gonna mute this because we don't want any extra things being given away, and we're gonna change the playback speed to 1.5. This player is going to take their damn time apparently. Let's skip too far back.
So this is DigiPolice and MegiMill?
Yes, it's DigiPolice and MegiMill. And
this is,
oh my goodness,
God could not devise a worst first round of Living. Why have you forsaken us?
Okay, so we are finally going to push out, and we're going to have 3 security if you can't read that on the side of the Etamon, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bodies on the side of DigiPolice. They have a memory setter, they're set to 3, and they have plenty of inherits that are going to replay bodies. But I have a question for you. Is it lethal or is it living? For those of you wanting to play along at home, we'll also have that live in a second. So you can start betting. It'll be like 1.5 minutes. You guys can sound off on am I leading you astray, or is this a easy, most obvious pick?
James, I'm gonna help you out here, pal, because this is the first time you've been forced into this. This is Andrew getting to be the guy from Saw. So like, he's not really playing with us here. This is a collab. There might be scores that are going to go up next to our faces in a second, but it's us against him right now. He's mocking us. He's showing you 4 damage overkill, and no shot ever is this lethal. There's going to be like an X program in security or something. It's just like the worst clip I've ever seen.
This is where like I'm looking at this kind of going like, is this man gonna like spicy flip like a Crimson Blaze like out of security? Like
it could be that bad. This is what he does to us.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with he kills. I'm gonna have to go. I can't justify looking at that board state and go, nah, he's fine.
Ah, lethal.
Look at all lethal. I like it. I refuse to give in to my Stockholm syndrome here on the show. So I'm vehemently in camp living. I've never seen it so good before. MegiMill is that guy, and he will survive the turn.
All right, interesting.
Just beyond belief.
Everyone thinks Etamon lives, which I mean, so far, there's still plenty of time on the clock for people to make some changes.
Chat out here with you. You understand me.
It's fine. I'm just gonna prove you all wrong. Don't worry about it.
Marcia, what are you thinking? I mean, you've played one of these decks.
I played both, I think. Okay, so Etamon can redirect and then heal 1, so he takes effectively 2 damage off the board.
Yes, there is also the Etamon inherit that plays out a body. I don't think he has the protection one though.
That's fine. And then assuming that he stacks the Etamon that like puts in the one that like plays the Etamon from hand, he's basically just going to tank all of this. I don't even think like the rest of the secret is going to be that funny. He'll just like tank all of the hits. However, what's really funny is that I don't think the Etamon player in the long run actually wins this, but they will probably live. And then the DBrigade player will eventually win. Like, that's how I picture this game going. These are just like 2 fucking idiots who are just like, I'm going to play Digimon, assuming my opponent doesn't read my cards, right? And then like, yeah, they just get paired into each other. Like, this is what it is, and that's like, bro. And then they're stuck playing like a 50 game round 1. So he lives this time.
All right. Well, the everyone on the Twitch chat, their mono coins are going towards living. Not even a single person took a 10 mono coin punt to just rob everyone.
I cannot wait for this all to be proving you all wrong. Please, just let me see Nume Sasuke for game. That's all I want to see. He's got 3 memory. You can do it.
Well, the greatest bit about this is you find out real interesting information as the thing goes on. As the most obvious thing that happens is slightly off screen for you guys. I am staring at a card that is blocked by the overlay.
Oh, really?
That's epic.
Yeah,
that's cool, Andrew.
Man's cheating. What's this?
Admittedly, I don't think any of you could have possibly.
Sorry, what?
Quartz.
He's quartzing the entire board to burn 3.
Huh?
No, but then he still gets redirected.
So when you said 3 idiots that are going to just completely throw,
there's no way.
Whilst this clip is playing, I want to let you know that this is from the Kage channel.
Shout out.
So yeah,
we
are gonna see a full-on just burn 3, which will, if there was Etamon's insecurity that I knew of, I would have let you know. I didn't know of, and it wouldn't matter because all 3 of them are gonna get burned.
So now he goes affect the stack, right? And then he plays out a guy.
He hits. Nothing really used here.
And then he puts the guy in security.
Andrew, I can't believe this.
Neither could I. I was baffled.
Etamon effect, play out the 1.
There's no way.
Yeah, shocking. The fun thing about it King gives everything blocker, but because he didn't hit into a Sukamon, He doesn't
Yeah.
actually have blocker here besides the freshly played KnTElixar.
But he's at 2 memory.
He is at 2 memory.
So no new mate per game. There's no new mate per game.
Okay, load up the Shuyulin to turn Commandramon into Ginryumon,
Jinri. Yeah.
which suspends the KnTElixar.
Oh no.
Give me Chimera, do it.
Evo into Oryu.
Oh, that's
suspend
passing
Wanda.
turn.
That is passing turn, and yeah, we're seeing a draw. So yeah, that is the most questionably thrown lethal I have seen so far. Yeah, I saw the quartz, I was like, oh, that's a neat tech, except it turns off everything. So yeah, James, welcome to the show, where the most obvious answer is never the correct answer.
Oh yeah, no, I figured it because
Except
I'm
when
gonna
it
have
is.
the hot take.
Yeah,
That's
I
so.
mean,
He's a nice guy, Andrew. We've invited him on the show. We see him once every 2 months. It's so not. This is awful.
oh, it gets worse.
One real thing I can do here.
It gets worse.
Dear
Okay.
God.
We have a ruin mode on board, and
That's Mill? It's not Mill. That's purple.
That's crazy.
That's like red Tocado Mill. Oh God.
yeah, we've got lethal. So we're just gonna have the player on the right just pass turn with a Saurai, you know, choke him to 1. There's no memory setter there. Get rid of all the sources under that ruin mode. There's a Guilmon in raising. And
Oh, this is Tessera, right?
Does he? Oh, is it? Because then I know how this goes.
This is, you know, a purple player.
Just a random Joe Schmo.
This
Oh
is a
my
purple
God! It
player.
is. It is Tessera.
So, fellas, I have a question for you. Will it mill?
Can I get confirmation of the?
The format is
I was gonna say it
Before
looks like
EX5.
EX4.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it
before
looks like
EX5.
EX4 if it's Red Tocado, because most mill lists dropped it by that point.
Yes, I believe it is EX4.
Dear God.
I mean,
Listen, I believe in it. The guy read the documents. He understood the plan. Tessero has a series of very. He's infamous, I would say, for playing like 2 events with the good purple deck in the format, and then just taking his like sweet time to go on a little side quest and just try and see how far he can place with whatever purple pile he throws together. And in EX4, I think this deck certainly constituted, quote, whatever purple pile he can throw together. And as I think as far as the heal responsibility goes, I gotta rep the mill deck. I gotta say it's mill lethal here.
All right, mill lethal. That is.
If he's got a ruin mode in lock, he's ready to roll.
What are your thoughts, Marcio and James?
See, I've seen this deck do so much with so little, but I've seen the deck do so little with so much at the same time. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it has to kill it. I don't see any other way that this deck is just going to flop and do nothing. He's got 3 memory and a hot spicy dream, so I feel like he can do it.
All right, Marcio has milled himself out. All right, he's back. Marcio, thoughts?
okay. So I think for the sake of just being like a contrarian, and like because we have 2 people that voted.
I mean,
lethal,
everyone
I'm
can
just gonna
think
be
it
like-
mills. That you could just tell the 2% of the audience that they're wrong.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, no, guys. I think there would be a public video of Tessero losing to Blue Flare out on the internet. You know, maybe he's not as good as people think he is. So I think it's a living.
Is there another boost under his hand there, Andrew? Or is that just the 1 glaive?
That is an Alice, an Iron Marco, an EX2 Takato, and the 1 glaive.
God, I remember this list, I think. I don't remember if you...
I'm just gonna vote like a bunch. I'm gonna vote on my own thing.
Well,
There we go.
That's peak.
the
Oh,
time is up.
market manipulation, my favorite.
yeah.
Actually,
These guys play both sides so often. I have seen Tom go, But what if? And then he's got like 2k on the other vote. But the audience went pretty overwhelmingly in favor of lethal. I think everyone is a Tessero believer. Marcio, you also Tessero believer?
No, I said. that
Okay,
he-
you're fully committing. Respectable. All right.
no, nothing, bro.
He uploads a loss every now and then.
Yeah, he's got to remind you that
no.
the deck doesn't do everything. And I want you to know that he is so not confident in the audio for this. The point that I couldn't remember what the outcome was.
He
Which
was
is
just get like sacked by like something silly.
Listen, the thing with Mill stuff here too is I'm looking at his discard pile, and the things that are not there are maybe more telling than the things that are there. I think he's going to have the most disturbing Jack Raid pop off you've ever seen.
well,
Jacker needs to go.
yeah, I mean,
Amen. Preach and true.
Slinger off the top to give you an extra memory is always a nice feeling, so no Jack Ray needed. He also didn't know if he had a War Growl. He
Ooh.
started that line hoping he would mill the War Growl and didn't. And then went, oh, and then found one, because there was one in trash. There goes the Jack Ray plus 2 memory, because we're at 20. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out. I think it was over 10 cards left in deck. Now I think there's certainly less than 10 cards left in deck. Approaching 7? But Tom, where would you go from here? As our resident mill expert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 cards left in deck.
7 cards on the blue flare side.
Yeah.
He's dead, dude. It's over. I was right. He's completely cooked. It's literally just it's just Alice tap something out, pop like the ruin mode or something, and then like full resend on the Millith, and then just completely begin to combo off. Especially if he's on Alice, like he can add more back. Or sorry, if he's on Iron Mako, he can add to the top here. But there's just no shot for the blue flare guy here. If he's got a single into a Lilithmon, the game is just over.
Oh. Well, he's milling 3, and then we're playing out a Guilmon, and we have Blitz, and then it's going to pop the Guilmon, and then that's going to mill the last 2, which is also going to...
Yeah.
Is there a Guilmon that makes him mill?
Yeah, when it dies, it mills 3.
Yeah.
Ah, and there's the second 2, so he's going to Blitz. Who cares about the check? And we, yes, are going to have a mill out. A very unconvincing one, but a mill out nonetheless, and I think it's actually our first mill on Lethal or Living.
What do you mean very unconvincing? This looks like the most like telegraphed, like, yeah, he gets the mill. I was just being a contrarian for entertainment.
So yes, it's Tessero, which obviously makes things, as soon as you figured out it was Tessero, it makes things a lot more difficult. But yeah, listening back to the audio of this, he made this mill up on the fly because he didn't actually have the pieces, or he didn't think he had the pieces when he did it. He just pushed out and went, I got to do something. I've got no security.
Part of, I will say, I've played too many event mill, and part of what makes the list tick is just the meta of like what isn't yet in my discard pile to make my next 3 mills incredible. And you just have to live your entire life on like, then I'm about to hit 2 Death Slingers and immediately win the game. And if you don't, you just don't tell your friends about it later.
Yeah, we only like examples of us cooking people on
Exactly.
the internet. So
is this from today? I haven't watched the video, so I'm not sure.
well, exposed as a non-day one watcher. This one's the ad-free version for the members. Shout out to all the members that get to watch cool content like this ad-free, sometimes even several hours early. So we're gonna have an Etamon come down, and there is a Valkyremon in hand. But are we going to somehow engineer lethal? Yes, there's a lot of bodies on board. Everything 5 coalesce is about to explode. There is no blocker source under any of these, so technically the 1k blue Meramon that did get taunted is going to connect with security, which does mean that we do have an 8k. But I want to know from you guys, do you think that DogLoop has got it like that?
Is this your 50?
This is my 50.
Okay.
It's him playing it.
I don't know. I know it's him playing it, but he might have got it off somebody. I know he works with. There's like a little back that they all go to when they're like, "How today will I abuse Anubis BT4?"
It's me. It's me and Nate, like Batman and Alfred. We're just staring at the data, like, how do we make a more fucked up list?
It's so true. So sorry. The turn player is Anubis. They're about to trigger an Edamon that was forced combat from last turn. And I'm trying to make out the board state.
Yeah, for the audio listeners, so there's 2 Ukos, an Etamon, a Chumon, memory blocker, very important, and the BT16 Uko on the left player side. On the right, we have a Labramon that's about to die, a Cerberusmon, which is 7k, a Blue Meramon, which is 6k. It does have 2 inherits under it. We have a Pharaohmon that has gain back a memory when pitch, gain back 2 memory when a Digimon's played by effect, and there is an Anubismon with a Cerberus X underneath it. Yeah. What are you thinking?
Okay.
Thanks for the follows, guys, as well. The people that get follows get 300 mono coins. Put them to good use on a lethal living bet.
We've played this game a couple times, and what happens typically is if I have a good showing, something terrible happens. And I have to acknowledge it, because maybe this time I'll get some karma out of it, and it won't go terrible, and I won't lose all my coins, and Marcia won't beat me again. He's not even sat down, and he's going to beat me. Except not today. Not today. Today, Andrew, I am simultaneously your good friend and your biggest hater, and you do not have it like that. What would happen if this was the other way around is a game of Lethal Living would develop where you have somehow miraculously, after getting board wiped, dug 17 cards deep and found the one of Anubis. But today, this clip, the one of Anubis is the bottom card of your security, and he can't save you. You're done. You're cooked. He's living.
Respectable. What do you guys think? Because the audience does not have much time. Did I give you guys 2 minutes? Was that a 2-minute prediction?
I just thought my funny monologue would take up enough time and incense the chat.
There we go. it's updating. But yeah, what do you guys think? James, I'm sure you've definitely seen these 50 cards moving in the order that they're about to.
It's awful. Yeah, it's the craziest list.
It's one of those, I know what it can do. I know how stupid it can be. Its question is it? You know what? I think I'm gonna have to take the other side of the fence, and I think it does do it. I think it finds that one of Anubis and just goes, hee, I win now.
You know, respectable. Marcia, what do you think? You, who has also seen these 50 cards moving.
It's like, let me think.
Yeah, he's got the video up on the second monitor. He's just scrolling through.
I'm just like, very interesting. Wow. And what timestamp is it again, real quick?
And if you guys to be able to cheat at Lethal Living, you could be a channel member too over at youtube.com/KnTElixar, where you get your videos ad-free and early. So do that. Yeah.
So like what? You're gonna get Valked, and then he'll clear your guys, and you still have
keeps 3 bodies
and all of your 5s. Can you pop Valk? I don't know what the Pharaohmon does. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look up the Pharaohmon.
The Pharaohmon is when one of your Digimon is deleted by a Digimon is deleted by an effect, you can play a level 5 or lower dark animal or shaman, I think, from your trash without paying the cost. It does retain its on plays.
Wait, hold on. I need to visualize this card, right? Because
sorry, is it when it is deleted or when it would be deleted?
When it is deleted. When a Digimon is deleted by an effect.
Okay.
This card sucks.
No, it's actually low-key crack. I thought it sucked good too, but it's low-key kind of nice.
It's not bad. So what? Something will die. You play out of 5, Dark Animal, and then Baba Booey. Maybe you get back to your Anubis, and then you have 3 memory plus some ESSs.
How many security is that?
3.
Looks like 3.
Oh, you get to retain your on plays. You fucking bastard! You're playing the werewolf mode to pop and then gain 9 memory or something stupid. Yeah. You got.
Look at that little smile.
Yeah. You got it. Because there's Morgan even put Subway Surfers or whatever, trying to be funny. So it's
okay. But he'll get the werewolf mode. Guys, you're not seeing the bigger picture here. He's going to get the werewolf mode, and then the last security check is Heaven's Judgment. Karma exists for these moments.
Well, we were 50-50 split. I forgot to do we get to do, we have new technology as well. All right. Anyways, there's the Valk.
Yeah.
So there goes the Etta. This is going to die because it was -3, then -5. We have 3 bodies and 4 memory to play with. Labra in the back.
Wait,
You have 8 memory to play with.
Your Pharaoh. You didn't trigger your Pharaoh. You're trolling.
It's not deleted by an effect, is it? It's deleted by a game
It's a
rule.
state check. That's a state check.
We have a whole video on it, Marcio. The 22-minute epic.
I'm not watching that again.
All right. Well, the Anubismon was in house.
Oh my god!
Oh, no, there it is. There it is.
I hate this game.
So off we pitch a scatter mode. We're just checking to see, so many things we could get rid of. There goes a Doba to the trash. Put a second Anubis. We're gonna play a Blumera. We're gonna pop the Tumon straight away. We're gonna gain back some memory off of that. You know what? We did also delete a Digimon by an effect, so we will get to play out a Dark Animal from trash. What we thinking? We're thinking a little hard about this. You know what? We decided we're just gonna do that later. Wait, did I pick the wrong turn? Wait, one sec. One sec.
Andrew.
One sec.
Are you double bluffing us right now?
Wait, no. Fellas,
This is an act.
You fucked up your own game show.
No, I fucked up my own game show. One sec.
I knew it.
That was not the right clip.
I knew it.
That was not the right clip. Give me a sec. You know what? This was a bait.
What do you mean that wasn't the right clip?
No, that was not the right clip.
That was my channel points.
One sec.
No, see, Tom, you are right. He is your friend. He is gonna scam you.
I hate this so much.
So that he's not even going to give you the right fucking clip.
Yeah, this is only the second time I've done that. I swear I had the right timestamp.
No way. There's dude. Look, get in the comments, YouTube audience, if you're seeing this later when editing Andrew throws it together, how robbed have I been today? I could have had a winning record on Lethal Living.
What the
You've
fuck?
been robbed of 30 channel points. Calm down. It's fine.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, yeah. I swear I thought that was the right clip. Oh fuck.
Dang, Mr. Elixir, how will you respond to the cheating at your own game show allegations?
Okay, well, the house always wins, which is just a well-known fact.
The house always winning.
Okay, but anyway, you guys get all of your channel points back because I'm a fair and magnanimous person. Also, the vote was split 50-50, so it's whatever. Whilst I look for the correct clip, we're going to show you what is also probably the correct clip from another recent event. If you got to tune in, you would have heard my voice talking about this one. This one was from the finals. You know what? That's probably information I could have not given. You know, it's on the screen. This is from the finals of the Ultimate Cup, where we're going to watch an Imperial player try and resolve a combo.
This is so...
They
so
have been
cursed.
given... Don't let anything stick. 3 memory. 3 memory. Nothing on board. A memory setter. And 2 of the Jewel Tamers versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 security and a blocker. What are we thinking, fellas?
This is so embarrassing.
I see. I have outside information. I know what the actual answer to this question is. I'm going to shut up until the end.
I also have
the video yet.
Yeah, I also have some outsider information, but I straight up don't remember if this is the turn or not.
So you're telling me this Imperial player that's blue card highlighted on screen, and what does he start off with? Like Daiken Davis?
It's double Daiken and 1 memory setter Davis, which is why they went to 3.
So
and nothing in raising.
So 3 Warmon, play for free, spend 1, and then
okay, for real.
It's like blocker plus Zudo are like the things that could maybe take away his interaction. I'm gonna go. I don't know if this was like a 2-1 or 2-0 because the Armour player is up a game. So I'm literally looking at like everything else. So if we are like about halfway into the game and it's not done yet, surely he has to kill.
Oh my god, I know what happens
for there
here.
to be more video. And if blue card hit into something silly like, I don't know, he was like missing one of his dragon modes and then the dragon mode pops out and
so you think he kills?
Do a little bombo. Yeah, he has to kill.
All right. I like your reasoning, Tom.
This is awful because I was watching yesterday, but I straight up don't remember if this is the leading turn or not, and it is going to cost me like 1,000 channel points in this. I remember things wrong here, but I'm going to go out on a limb and get my judge hat on for a sec and say that actually what's about to happen is that both players are about to receive a warning for their decks not correctly facing north on the playmat, and the game state will need to be rescued. No, shoot, dude. I don't think this is the turn he does it. I think he lives this because I remember the crazy pop-off being a different outcome later. Like, I remember there being a board built around it because it required, like, multiple memory extender turns, and I don't think it started like this.
All right.
So I think there's a Digi-Egg in play. So I'm confident it's living.
All right. If I picked the wrong clip again, this one's final. So maybe the last one was actually just a warm-up for elite tier trolling. James, do you think this is lethal or living? As someone that has the inside information.
I didn't watch the stream. I know the outcome of the game. And I've heard the blue card shenanigan debauchery. So from me seeing Imperial being played against me and seeing how 0 to 4,000 miles an hour it can go, this guy's winning. He's gonna kill him. All
right. So chat also thinks that this Armour player is dead into the sun. Let's find out whether it was on this turn, because surely I didn't troll with the clip 2 times in a row. Either way, we're going to hatch in the start of main. We're going to play out a Veemon. And Veemon is going to find Veemon and bottom deck the Poly option and a Hammer Spark. And then Davis is going to play a second Veemon, which is going to find both the 4s, and he's going to choose to send them to the bottom to get the level 6, which, you know, some might think, yeah.
He's got it like that.
It doesn't apply. But you know, the combo hasn't started, so maybe we're a little bit worried. Maybe we shouldn't have sent those 4s to the bottom so quickly. But they do say that gamblers always quit before their next big win. We're gonna go double Daiken here, and then the XV. And you may have noticed that they did their Daikens so early.
Yeah, he didn't strip.
He did not strip out the Veemon at all.
Oh my god, he's gonna check like a Magnamon. I don't remember this at all.
He's looking at the card and has realized that he has missed sequence. This was a really important turn because of this. And I wasn't sure if people would remember it being the throw from orbit or the alternative game plan from orbit. Because you may also notice that the Armour player is up 1 game, and those of you that have seen the regional results know that Imperial won the set from this position, and they're about to get caught out on a Zudo, because that level 4 is right there. We are going to get the 1 check. It is going to be a Veemon. Earlier, they did swing into a Zudo. But we're still chilling, because that's 1 check done.
He's gonna jamming now, though.
That's fine, though. It's Armour security. It's either like 6k or 7k or like exactly Magna X. It's fine. Maybe security bomb, but we partition, so we get bomb.
Will we partition?
Partition what? They stripped the sources.
All right.
They partition, bro. They partition.
No,
they partition the 3s. They partition the 3s, and a judge call gets made.
Okay, yeah, no, this was not the turn. This was the throw from orbit turn. I wanted to see how many people had seen the finals with this one, and I picked the wrong.
It was my mom's birthday. Of course I didn't see the final.
Yeah, this one.
I was like being a normal human being.
This one was, sometimes, you know, gamblers quit before their next big win, and sometimes they miss sequence and throw into the sun. So, this one
looks fine. He like 1 board and gets 2 swings next turn. This looks fine to me.
Mm-hmm. No, partition is very important. But yeah, this one was actually a cheeky, they actually could not do it from here. Even if they hadn't missed sequence, this is slightly too far out. Imperial can't...
It would have been HBD and like a couple hammer sparks.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that is pretty much the next turn.
Of course.
But I didn't feel like doing the bit where I give you it doesn't kill and then immediately, but does it kill this time? Because most people know the result of this game, so the second one would have been incredibly obvious. But what wouldn't be obvious would be the return to the hyperspace hole, as is
The
series
stratosphere.
tradition. Right, for realsies this time. This is the wrong video. What? No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay.
Still not for realsies though.
No, I was looking at Twitch and I forgot I paused it. For reals, the board state looks exactly the same.
I don't know. There's a one of Anubis on the board now. I don't know.
Oh, yes, but not anymore.
Chumon anymore. You're like making out like a bandit here.
Yeah. There's no Chumon, but we
Why
did just get.
playing on bashing your face?
We did just get Death X. What's the problem? Death X clears everything. Now the Anubis is in the trash. And how does anyone?
And that's where they stay, right?
Yeah, sure. For real this time. What do y'all think about DogLoop? You got any strong opinions about whether it'll kill or not?
I want the record to show that I predicted correctly the first time. Up the goalposts and moved them. So, despite the fact that I'm already 4-0 here, I'm going to have to go 5-0 and say that this time, once again, you don't have it like that. You're still missing pieces, and now that you have to spend resources returning the one of...
Dude, it's 3 security, 5 guys.
Yeah, but it's Numemon. He's going to check the security, and then he's going to absolutely get blown out by, like, Heaven's Judgment.
Okay, and then he has, like, 4 memory, and he just evolves into, like, literally anything and plays out another guy.
No, because Andrew's doing something here. He won't swing his 5s until there are Anubises rushing.
Why wouldn't he? I don't think Andrew's that stupid to not just go swing.
He's not. It's DogLoop, not dog finally end the game in a correct and manageable game state.
You know how the point of looping is to win the game. You know how you win the game? You loop their security into game 2, okay?
You tell the loop players that. Printed Malomyotismon so that they couldn't accidentally forget to end the game anymore.
Sometimes Digimon players will just like randomly spend memory and like play into loose conditions where all they have to do is swing. And I think that a week ago exactly, Andrew was smart enough to just swing. Bro, just fucking swing. I swear to God, if you lose this one, I'm going to be the one swinging at you in game, of course.
Andrew, I'm putting 10,000 channel points on you griefing this.
10,000? I only have 7,000. I don't even have, like, I'm not even spending 7,000, you know?
I'm putting 10,000. Oh, really? Pony up.
No, I mean, I want points for next week. Or the week after, or whenever we do this.
This man's just going to drop 50 points and be like, yes, feed me.
Yeah, actually, I'll do 100 points, you know?
Nobody says I don't do it for the content.
Yeah, that's...
Andrew, there's no way. There's no way. You grief this every day. You're gonna have like a darkness wave, and it was surprise, it's Armon.
No,
like there's nothing.
Andrew is like he locks in for times he doesn't have to. Unofficial 3v3 event, that is like peak performance Andrew. He's not even getting a serial Omni at the end of the day. Friendly exhibition match at, like CIS headquarters playing against like one of his old coworkers. That's when you get peak Andrew, not when he's playing like in an actual tournament, okay? And he's just gonna swing. He just has to swing.
I wish I paid more attention to locals. I would have remembered if you won this or not.
Well,
you're a terrible friend.
You're even a member, so you could have seen this footage.
Podcast.
All right, yeah. James, what do you think?
Sorry, James.
I have to go on the same mentality as Marcio. It's like, if you don't just swing out and just win the game, yeah, okay, the Valkyrie's gonna bonk a target, but you're like, oh no, delete bad effect. I'm just gonna do more now. Thanks, bye, good day.
Well, y'all, sometimes the player matchup is really, really important, and there's a reason Subway Surfers is at the bottom. It's because your boy, yeah, there we go. Got to get that play in at the back. We are not just swinging. We are gonna make sure the dogs loop, but we'll swing.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
We'll swing. We'll swing some cards. You see, we'll like draw one trash one. That's a Nidhogg. That's an extra memory. You know what that does? That prints an extra swing, probably. All those draws. Look at all the memory we just got. Ye of little faith.
So much value.
So
Look at
much.
all the value he's getting. Next turn, he'll use the value, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's an Ignite. That's going to blow something up. That has to swing in order to use its effect. As Rush. Well, I say no faith.
Jesus
Marcio
Christ.
actually does have faith. He voted living, so technically he is the one of the most faith. We're at...
You are trolling.
Yeah.
This
But
is
the
like
memories
a-
are 8. Yeah, we're at 8.
We're getting a. Is that a Prime Video ad? Are you kidding me? Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of Prime Video, you can subscribe on
Oh,
Twitch.
hell
For
yeah.
Twitch.
Even Luis to just stop the play because that's really funny.
Yeah, so
That
the
is
Anubis
like-
wouldn't have done anything. It would have been a
That is a
detriment.
sour man. That's like, you know what? I will bring out my rookie.
Okay, yeah, Demonic Disaster. We're swinging again. We're blowing stuff up for no reason.
Is that my copy of Demonic Disaster I lent you?
Yes, it is. We got a game.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
go.
They don't play Heaven's Judgment in Nume. They're all like, I gotta play like, all
Famously,
gas.
they just keep it in the deck box.
Oh well.
The most offensive card they'll play is like Venus.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
can't
now they have
believe
the
you.
Aces.
For context, the next. So this is 8 minutes
You
of the
still
video.
lost.
I'd
Oh,
lose
wait, no.
this set in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it was online, because you won the game that you had to win,
And
and then when it didn't matter anymore, you don't care.
yeah, I was gonna, when you said about why would Tessera upload a game of him losing, and I was just like, damn, that's such a great segue. Anyway, here's a clip of me losing. But yeah, that was this week's just generally making Pom's life worse. I hope you guys have fun. James, I hope you enjoyed being a guest for Lethal or Living.
I did. It was a good time of me not knowing how this game works. Apparently, still.
Yeah, it's a drain on the sanity. If you want to watch back, if you want to do some VOD analysis, we have a whole playlist of 3 iterations of this game. And if people want to send me clips, so you're not beholden to whatever the hell I can find on the internet, use !M4G clips in order to find to send us like 30 to 45 second videos that may or may not have someone killed. DCGO makes it so easy. Please use Shadowplay or something. But as always, thanks for joining me on Lethal or Living. Do we have anything else for the pod in general?
Yeah, it is with effect immediately that I announced my retirement from Misplay for Game. It has been fun, but I realized that the thing this week that I'd like to plug is a fork into an outlet. So I'll see you guys later.
I got 7,000 points. I'm chilling.